All right. Let's go straight into it. My name is Tabrice, host on the amateur football platform, and we're gonna go straight into this, man. Tomorrow is the curtain raiser for the Southern Vets Football League 2022-23 season, and you know what? Let's go straight into it, man. I've got some very interesting people with very strong opinions. And hey, you know what? Let's kind of start off, man. I'd say one of the most talented right backs I've seen. But supposedly, oh, can you? Oh, can you like hear?
Yeah, now I can hear.
Okay,
hear.
Cool. I was just introducing you as like one of like the best right backs I've seen.
You're trying to upset me already, isn't
it? Millie from Hollington. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm well. And again, thank you for coming on. Just to kind of tell like the viewers, I have Millie coming on. I have Nana from Catford. I have Lee from New Park. I have Lloydie from LSU Masters, and I have Marlon from Charcoal. Just to admit, I'm going to be absolutely transparent here. Kawuya and Independent respectfully declined. But again, big shout out to Kawuya and Independent Vets. But let's go straight into it, man. Millie, how was pre-season for you and for Hollington?
For us, it's been good. Strong. 1 second. Go back, please. Go over there. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Daddy duties. Pre-season's been good. It's been strong. A lot of new players have come in, so it's everyone getting used to each other. We haven't conceded a goal, so what more can I say? It's been all round good for us.
Cool. And which performance were you most impressed with, as a kind of team?
Personally, I think all of them, because I think we've gone from, we've done well last season, but we've gone from like a half decent team to a team that's controlling the majority of the game, but it like in style, not just scoring goals. And do you know what I'm saying? Like it looks good and it feels good.
Yeah. One thing that I would say, and again, please correct me if I'm wrong, a few of your opponents have been Division 3 opponents.
Yeah.
So, technically, you are supposed to beat those teams and beat those teams comfortably.
No, 100%. 100%. I agree with that.
I mean, so do you know what the thought plan regarding what like management wanted from like those particular teams? So again, I'd kind of love to know.
I think from the manager's perspective, he fully believes in what he has. He doesn't necessarily need to go and play a Div 1 team, and we need to beat a Div 1 team to prove anything to him. We've not just started doing preseason. Like we've not stopped playing football since the season's done. We've been playing football the whole way through.
Yeah, and are you happy with the transfers at Hollington?
I can't lie. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's put a smile on my face. Trust me.
Okay. And hey, I mean, we were just speaking off air regarding our first game, and you just informed me about. Actually, listen, I want you to kind of announce it really, and I would love to get your thoughts on it.
We were supposed to be playing you guys first game of the season for both of us on the 10th, but I've been made aware that game will not be going ahead now. So I guess our game, I don't know if it's going to be rescheduled like for another team to play that day, but I believe we won't have a game that day now.
Okay. So again, just to let everyone know, Hollington versus Catford will not be happening on the 10th of September.
Yeah, but I mean, that was supposed to be the first one.
Yeah, the first one. But I mean, again, like you guys were unbeaten in like Division 3. I'm not too sure if anyone else actually finished the season unbeaten in the league.
I'm not sure. I never really paid much attention to it. To be honest, I think for us, it was never a thing until maybe it's once you play everyone, you kind of know where you stand with all the teams, and it became a thing then. But before that, it wasn't a thing. Definitely not.
Well, I mean, again, literally, I've got to applaud you because again, finishing the season unbeaten in the league is just amazing. How do you think that like confidence that you have from being unbeaten? How can you guys transcend those type of performances into technically a stronger league?
I don't think it plays a part because let's break it down. We didn't go unbeaten the whole season. We lost 2 games. We lost the final and we lost the semi-final to Kuwait. So we know how losing feels. But I think for us, regarding being unbeaten in the league, obviously it's in the past now, isn't it? Like, it doesn't mean anything. That was last season. Now we're the team that everyone wants to beat in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think for us, it's a good thing because now we've gone up a division and we're gonna play against better quality teams. It should bring the best out of us. And if every game is a challenge, let's rise to the challenge and prove how good we can be.
And you subtly said everyone wants to beat us, but what about Cray Wanderers? What about Kawuya? What about Catford? I'm sure those like teams will also have a say in like who like wins Division 2.
100%. But at the end of the day, in order to win a division, technically you need to go and beat everybody. There's no other way of winning it. You can't go into a game every Saturday and draw every week and expect to win a league. It doesn't work like
that. Okay. And hey, like let's like talk about this. I mean, the game against Catford, were like you guys confident about beating us?
If we wasn't confident, I don't think we would be the team that we're aspiring to be. I don't think any team, no matter who you are, no matter what level, if you're going into a game and not believing that you're going to win that game, is there any point even turning off?
Very Sky Sports BT right there, very well media trained, my guy. I love that.
Practice makes perfect, isn't it? Practice makes perfect.
Listen, you know what? I mean, again, I can definitely say that Division 2 is going to be such a tough league. I think every single team definitely has the ability to actually kind of beat like anyone. And again, I've kind of seen like you guys play, probably not the best game, but I just saw glimpses, especially in the warm up and like certain drills where I'm like, okay, yeah, you guys know exactly what you need to do. So
I think that game that you saw for us, obviously we didn't give the best account of ourselves. Like, we played the top team in the whole of London. For me, I think it was a blessing for us because let's just say, for argument's sake, we did win. Then we're believing we're the team that we're not yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm kind of glad because it made us hungrier. We've come back hungrier. The manager has completely reshuffled the team, and you'll see in the results coming up how good we're going to be.
Okay, nice. And have you got any kind of personal goals that you're looking for this season?
For me personally, it's now been made captain. It's just end of the season. If we can win the league and I can hold that trophy, job done.
Okay,
that's all that matters.
Well, just to let you know, if I do get the honor to actually play against you, like, you're going to be in my pocket for like the whole of the game.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
You see all this talk? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Listen,
the chat don't affect me. It don't get in my head. It don't get in my head.
Oh, well, you know what? Trust me, it will affect you.
I can promise you one thing, though. I can promise you one thing if you do play. You see the cuts on your knee. You have one to match the other one now.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And final question: one team in the whole of the Southern Vets Football League that people should be looking out for.
Looking out for. I don't know any like new teams or upcoming teams, but I think over the last few weeks, I've been watching the shows or whatever, and the whole charcoal scenario. I think everyone needs to be careful because they're the same team. Nothing's going to change for them. They're going to go into the season with the same ambitions. So I would say them personally.
Okay, cool. Millie, man, honestly, thank you so much for your support, man.
Pleasure, man.
And I kind of wish you good health. And I wish Hollington a little bit of luck, not as much as Catford. But, it is what it is. But honestly, Millie, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll be definitely talking more later on.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, man.
I'll be sitting here watching the rest.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Millie.
See you later.
So that is Millie coming on from Hollington. Big shout out to him. And the next person is Nana from Catford. How you doing, sir?
I'm blessed, brother. How are you?
I'm good. So I guess you heard what Millie was talking about in terms of Hollington are going to be one of the favourites, and he's really looking forward to hopefully lifting the Division 2 trophy. I mean, what's your response?
Well, not if you can have a say in that. We welcome them to Division 2. They deserve to be there. That's why they're there. But we have our own agenda. We have our own goal. I know the boys in our squad have a few friends and frenemies in their squad, so it's going to be an interesting game, to say the least.
Very interesting game. Yeah.
I also know that some of the boys from who were with our camp are in their camp now, so it's going to even spice things up.
100%.
It's going to be a massive game.
And again, big shout out to Hollington and again Millie as well. So Catford. So Nana, you're in Colombia. So I mean, I guess in terms of the friendlies. So so literally regarding the friendlies, I can probably go over that. So of course, we lost against LSU Masters, but in terms of coming together, it was just good. It was just good just to come together and literally see how everyone plays. Against West Fulham, we beat West Fulham 4-1. A great result.
I'm still waiting here for the manager,
I don't think you're going to hear from Andy anytime soon. But yeah, it was it was a great performance. Both teams played well. Catford we just took our chances and we were clinical. The next game was called off, which was against Charcoal on Saturday, but they played on a Wednesday. Charcoal beat us 3-1. But I heard that we had ample loads of opportunities and literally we didn't take any. Our game against New Park got cancelled, and then we played ex-Blues last week and we beat them 5 or 6-1. Again, a very strong, solid performance. Again, getting kind of great minutes, and again, just looking at our team, the quality and the ability and the kind of character is actually there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. With you, Nana, the transfers that have come in, are you kind of happy with everyone that's come in?
I am actually. I still do think that we need more because with 7 substitutions, one game that always gives me nightmares is the game against Sanos, where they made all the 7 substitutions and it was a roll on roll off system. They look fresh. I know for a fact that we have quality in our side. you know, but so do other teams. And if they have more players, then it keeps the team fresher. I know for a fact also that the managers are working on it. So if we turn up to a game 16, 17, 18 man, brilliant. You know, everybody goes out. Even if it's half an hour you give, you empty the tank, you do your bit, you come off, keeps the team fresh, keeps the team rotating. I'm really happy with the transfers. I've heard really good things about them. Obviously, I'm here for another few weeks, so I haven't really met them, but I've heard really good things about them. And the most important thing is that the team is gelling. People have to remember that we are still a very young side in terms of being in Division 3 and Division 2. It's still a very, very young side. So we are still building. And, you know, once we hit them gears, you know, we should do well. We should be a nightmare for any teams. It shows in the friendlies as well.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's really important that we start off quickly and literally, you know, not start off as slow as Catford did last year, right?
Yeah, 4 games, four losses. But there's always a silver lining, isn't it? Because, you know, once the going gets tough, people have to buckle down and see where we are, what they want to do, dig deep. And once we did that, it was evident in where we were at the end of the season. Even though we finished 6th, we were in the cup final. You know, and some of these games we could have easily won, like the Cameroon, the Leon Stars game. So many other games where chances were missed. So, yeah, I'm very confident for the season.
And the like teams in Division 2, you know, like it makes every single game spicy. I mean, like now the like strength of like players, the ability of the players now and the strength of the teams now. I mean, it's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Division 2, I'd say now is one of the most competitive divisions in terms of the teams in there. Division 1 will obviously be good, but Division 2 you can't call it. You cannot call it. I can call Division 3. I can possibly call Division 1 and the rest of the divisions. But Division 2 with Catford, Hollington, Cray, even Seagas, it's in Korea. It's going to be a madness. It's going to be an absolute madness. There's quality all across the teams. The boys are getting younger and younger. As soon as they turn 35, they're jumping into the best league. So it's becoming more physical, faster, more technical. I just can't call it. I'm just confident in my team that we will do well and come the end of the season. If we have solidified as a team, we should be in Division 1.
And which team in Division 1 youth actually who are the dark horses in like Division 1? I don't want you to name like who like you think is going to win, but who's a team that are going to give other teams problems?
Santos, they've changed a lot of things. You know, they started preseason like, you know, 5-6 weeks prior to the beginning of the season. They were already up and firing, and they are hungry. They've changed a lot of things. So, and they were already a good side. So to build on that, with additions that they have, they will be contenders. They'll be strong contenders.
And the same question in Division 2.
Like I said before, I cannot call it. Obviously, I want to say my team, but you know, Hollington coming in unbeaten, Kawia, Cray, all these. Like I said, there's loads and loads of quality here. So I'm going to sit on the fence on that one. But I do believe in my team that as we're going to chalk the games off one by one.
Okay. And the same question I asked Millie: one team in all of the divisions that people should be looking out for.
All the divisions. I've always admired the football of LSU Masters. I think they are solid, proper football inside, and any team in the division, in all across the divisions, they can beat on any day. So I would say LSU, Division One.
And actually, like when you actually think about it, no one's actually spoken about LSU legends, which probably bodes well for like them, because if they're going to be coming up from the I'd say rising from the ashes, no one's going to expect anything. But again, I believe in terms of how LSU structure the club, it's from masters to legends, and then from legends to super vets or to coaching. So you've got to I think we have to watch out for the legends in Division 2.
It's a very well run club, and even the boys in the open age football, I follow them on Insta as well. And some of the football they play is scintillating, and you'd want to think that they would jump in from that open age football right into the other rounds. It's a huge club. They got teams all across the divisions, so they have a pool of players that they can choose from. So it's just like you're graduating from Division 5 to Division 4, Division, and so on and so forth. So there's even more competition, and it is a very well-run club. So they're going to be here and at the top for a very, very long time.
Nana, thank you so much for coming on. Enjoy your rest, enjoy your holiday. Please, please can you give my regards to all of the family, and
will do.
I will see you when you come back.
Bless up, brother.
Yeah, bless, man. So next we have Lloydie from LSU Masters. How you doing, Lloydie?
What's happening, mate?
You good?
Yeah, I'm not bad, Tabriz. You caught me at work though, mate. You caught me at work. I done my best.
No, honestly, thank you so much. So pre-season, how did what was your whole analysis of pre-season for LSU Masters?
Tabriz, is that all you're gonna give me? That was some welcome. Thanks, Nana, for what you said about LSU. That's really, really nice of you. Previous player as well.
Hey, listen,
you've asked me on here for how long, and I said no, and I went out there today, and I thought I'm not letting Tabriz down. Let's get back to this. Right, come on, man, say hello properly, Tabriz.
Gaffer, Lloydie from LSU Masters. Actually, do you know how long I've been wanting you to actually come onto my platform? Actually, I didn't really kind of want to say it, but I thought, but hey, this has been a long time in the making.
I'm shy.
So
I'm shy.
So Gaffer, how was the preseason for the Masters?
Yeah, it was good, Tabriz. Ups and downs along the way, but I'd say it was fine. We ain't had the preseason like that for a long time, put it that way. We've done a lot of rejigging and a lot of building back because we've had to. Forced hand, it goes. We don't take losing too well. We're sporting about it, but obviously we need to come back stronger. And it's our time to come back stronger, mate. I've been working hard on it, so it's about that time.
And the transfers, are you kind of happy with the players that you've recruited?
The transfers,
I must,
because this Sky Sports News, yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, you must be happy with the Yeah, I mean,
it's gone good to Breeze. It's gone good. It's gone good. We recruited well. We lost a few as well, so it's new times as well. Even though you got the core of the club still there, you know, our club's like a big wheel. It has to move around and around, and it's just the way football is, I suppose. And it's probably left from being that that we started off as friends, didn't we? So it was more fun. We have fun now. We don't do it for nothing else. We still want to have fun, but obviously we've got other ambitions, and the club has to go forward. So it starts to rotate and work like a wheel with players. You know, you got the legends who you just mentioned. No one ain't mentioning the legends. Glad you did though. But yeah, we just jigged a few things around. Welcomed a few new players.
Okay,
I'm sure you know who they are. I'm sure you know who they are.
I mean,
There's a good couple of them.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of played. Well, we played at LSU in our first game, yeah. I mean, hey, it was a class performance from LSU, definitely.
Yeah, it weren't bad. Catford done well though. Catford done well. Catford done really well. I tell you, I had to hold back some of the footage. One of the goals you scored, I told Ainsley, he can put it out like in about a week's time. Let the season start. Don't let no one see someone pass the ball around my team like that. Great goal. But they're playing some good stuff as well. I got to rate what Ainsley is doing down there. I really do. It was a good game to Bruce. It was a good game.
It was a good game. Patterson has come in. Good evening. What have you missed? You've missed the interview with Nana and like Millie from Hollington. It's Patterson. It's literally one of our players.
Okay, he scored a hat trick against us, didn't he?
Quality player.
I got his hat trick on video, but he's got to pay for it.
So let's kind of quickly talk about like the transfers or like the players who have actually left LSU. Tyrone Palmer has left. But probably like one of like the biggest ones was Jonesy to LSU. Also, Nelson made that switch as well. I mean,
he didn't really make it. Wasn't official yet. He wasn't signed, so I can't say like it went down. Even though I'm disappointed, I'd have loved to have seen Nelson stay. He's a good lad, man. I rate him as well. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's football, man. Like you lose some. I've taken from other teams to Breeze. I've taken, but I don't think no. So when it happens to me, what can I say? I just got to crack on with it, man. I got to crack on with it. It's life.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's safe to say that Charcoal have come in and ruffled a few feathers, and for Charcoal to come in last season in their maiden maiden voyage and win everything.
How does it look to Breeze? Can you see me? But my screen's cracked, I can't really see myself. I look like I got the sun on one side of my screen.
There's like a little bit of sun. There's there's a little bit of sun, but no, I mean, people know it's you. Yeah, but I mean,
okay, that's right.
Yeah, again with so let me kind of go into the comments. Charcoal Vets, big up Lloydie and best for the season.
Is that my guy? He's my guy.
And then Lloydie's coming and said,
"He's my guy." Was that James? Was that James?
It was Charcoal Vets. So I mean, it could be James, could be whoever's kind of controlling it. But again, let's kind of talk about Charcoal. They came in last season, their debut season, won the league, won the London Cup, and won the Beckham Cup. They literally beat LSU in the London Cup, and they beat you in the league and drew with you in the league.
You done your research, didn't you, Tabrice? You trying to mock me? You trying to get me to buy?
Listen, you know what? As you've been in this league long enough. I mean, literally, that must have pissed you off a little bit, though.
Of course, it pissed me off, Tabrice. It pissed me off. Come on, bro. What? Let me tell you something, Tabrice, yeah? I'm down for the war, you know, and I put all into it. But you see, sport is sport. Do you understand? So when you cross the line, I will hate you for 90 minutes. When we go back on the other side, I got no choice to have the respect for you. James pisses people off. I love him. Is what it is. I go on record and I say the first game after the first game, I go on record. James is the first ever manager to buy my players drinks. And I weren't talking one drink. He bought everyone a drink. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even he was pissing me off even the evening I wanted to go. But I had to respect the man, and he's a good guy. And also, when you know what it takes, like I know what it takes to have, I'd say, I don't want to show no disrespect to everyone's got good players, but you know, there's a few pros at Charcoal, few pros at ex-pros at LSU, and it's a different sort of player that you're handling. Do you understand? When you're handling the players that have played at another level, there's a big difference in it, and I know that ain't easy. Well, to be fair, they give the pros and players that have actually achieved good stuff in football, they kind of have a good base and they understand that they level more about the game. You can get dropped, take it on the chin, a bit more professional about it. Whereas players that tend to not have played the levels and they're so hungry to play all the time, they get a little bit more upset and show it. Where the higher level players they're pissed off even more than them, but they show it back when they get their next chance to play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what it takes to manage like strong characters as well. Very, very strong characters. These guys have done stuff in it. They got characters. So yeah, man, I can't do nothing. I can only rate James and what he does, and keep on ruffling the feathers, mate. Because I'm looking to ruffle a few myself this year over that side, over the other side of the road from us. But no, Charcoal Craft team, man, they done well. I didn't want them to come into the division and take over Tabrice, but what can I say? That they haven't, you know?
I mean, listen, I mean, actually, before we kind of go into that, I just want to go over a few comments that have come in. Justin James has said LSU are famous for Division 1 this season, made some big signings. Charcoal said El Clasico.
James knows, he knows, and it's done twice. And I tell you what, it's probably going to be a third time as well in the London Cup, because you have to come out of that. Oh, that's my phone.
Someone's ringing you.
That's the missus.
Someone can't be ringing you when you're live.
Answer. That's my missus. You better back me up if I need you.
But hey, like you like wear your heart on your sleeve, and again, you know, when that Charcoal won everything, hey, like I think everyone's seen it online. I've like
what's that?
It. You know, of course, like how kind of annoyed and literally you like think Charcoal have
annoyed for what? Charcoal winning? You ain't seen nothing online of me annoyed of Charcoal winning. I'm not annoyed of them winning. They deserve it.
No, but like you must feel.
I made a lovely gesture to Charcoal straight away. You can check it with them. Like I was gracious in defeat with Charcoal. Respect is respect, you know, Tabrice. And if you're losing, let's put that there first. They done what they done, and I can only respect them. But that ain't gonna make me lie down and think I'm gonna take it and not come back this year. I'm gonna come back stronger and stronger every time. It's football, it's sport, it's winning mentality. That's what it is. If I go out there to this year and do the same as Charcoal, even though they will try to stop me, they're gonna want to bounce back just like me. You know, me and James are cut from very much the same cloth. I can tell it in the handshake. I can see it in his mentality. You know, slightly different personalities, but winners, man. Winners. The whole of the Charcoal team are winners. The whole of my team are winners. And that's what makes it the El Clasico. And I'm not doubting no one. And I'm not saying that these teams ain't made improvements and they're not good, because I've seen other teams do really well in their signings and just through the results. But if you don't believe me, just go in the fixture list, and everyone's got a date. If they want to cancel it, get down to that game, and you might see that it is the El Clasico of Vets football right now. Facts in my eyes. Facts. I rate Glebe highly. But it's just it's the whole attitude, it's the atmosphere, it's the whole, they got it, man. When we play Charcoal, it's like friendly, but it's almost a standoff. It's got the intensity. It's an amazing day, man. Seriously. So yeah, nothing but ratings from me, mate.
All right. So I've got Charcoal down as favourites to win the league.
No, they're not favourites. I'll tell you that right now. They're not. You think they're favourites?
Yeah,
they're favourites.
Yeah.
So we saying they're the A side. Are they the A side?
However you want to put it, but like they're favourites too.
Is that why they're coming on after me? Yeah. is that why they're coming on after me?
Listen. You know
let me do the rewalk first, yeah.
No, well, I mean, listen. You know what? Well, that's what they do in films. They can put all of the actors, and then at the last, and then last they like put them.
It's cool. It's cool. Save the best till last, Fabrice. Don't be shy to say it.
Listen, you know what? They always put the director last. They always put the director last. Literally, everyone remembers who the director is. So literally, Charcoal. So so literally, I've got to put them last.
I'm gonna take that on the chin, Fabrice. I'm good at taking punches, so I'm gonna take that one as well. I got bounce back ability, so I'll be confident, and I think my players are excited about tomorrow.
And what's your feeling about Vets football in general? The social media aspect of like Vets football, and also I'd say the kind of competitive edge in terms of what Vets football or Masters football now like brings.
Yeah, it's good stuff, Fabrice. It's really competitive now. It's getting more and more. You're starting to see more and more players obviously come into the game, whereas it wasn't really like that big. Vets football, people played like normal football till there was 40, 45. Wizard still plays football. He plays for the Wall. On Sunday, he's going to do that after playing for us, and I guarantee he goes and performs as well. So it's just getting a bit more popular, and then you got people who can twist your arm when they're 35. Managers know better to go in and get them when they're 35. Get into them. You got to convince the players as well at that age as well, and it's easier to do when you got a good side, because you invite them down, they can't believe it. And then when you obviously got a young side, like we've taken 3 of our young lions up to the team this year, and they're going to make a great impact. They're 35. They're going to make a great impact. They're champions of their league. They're not coming up to but like I say, I'm not expecting even great things off of them, because when these youngsters from 35, it takes a little while to get used to Vets football, It takes a little while to get used to Vets football. Everyone thinks Vets football is easy or whatever. When you get to Vets, that's when you know if you can play or not, mate. And I'm telling you now, yeah, you can think you're great, but you'll come across a guy that's got a belly as big as a barrel, as slow as a snail, and you could be as quick as anything. And he's going to read you and time you so well and make you feel so shit because you're going to go past him and you ain't got the ball. And then you question yourself. I see it time and time again. Like when they say, oh, it's the 35-year-olds. No, it's not. It's not. Facts, it's not. There's great players out there. There's players that are 35 that are not going to come in and be better than some of my experienced players. No way. How are they going to do that? I don't care if you're 35. You're not going to come in my team at 35 and be better than Baz. You're not going to do that. You're not going to come in my team at 35 and be better than JB. You're not going to. There's some players that you're not going to go there and just say, okay, you might have more energy, but let me tell you something. this plays football, bro. You understand? And that's why I know when the game, and it's not no disrespect. Hey, Tabrice, I think like I have to get out of here soon. But yeah, it's the brains, and that's why I say it's no disrespect to no one. I see them, everyone's like doing their thing, and I can only clap everyone, man. Really, I wanted to just come on and wish everyone the best of luck for this season, and like let's all have a great year. And all of the niggling and all of the banter's banter in it, Tabrice. I've seen a lot. I don't talk a lot, but banter's banter, and there's like for me, there's just a thin line between love and hate in it. And it's just the same line where you decide to cross over the other side if you don't. You see me, I'll stay on the love side. LSU will stay on the love side. Even if you hate us, we're gonna kill you with love. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. So please, man, let's make this a ball, man, serious, and get winning. And I know everyone's gonna come for us. And guess what? Come for us, cause we're ready. It's it. Okay. That's it. But Tabrice, I gotta go. I love you lots, man. Seriously. Big up everyone. Big up everyone and that who's out there tomorrow. And like I said a prayer. I wrote a prayer in my group today just to pray for my players not to pick up no injuries this year. I'm going to extend that prayer to the whole of the vets football across the board, right across. I pray to God that he protects and guides everyone through serious injury or any falls, any stupid tackles or anything like that, man. That's all I got to say, man. Let's have a blast. But T, one love, my bro. I gotta go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. And can I send a special shout out?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah.
Can I send a special shout out?
Yeah. Go on.
Is that all right?
Yeah, 100%.
Oi, boys, you see if you're watching, it's that time. Yeah. Peace out. Love you, Reese. I gotta go.
Thank you.
Love you, bro. All right, bro. Take care.
Oh, actually, it's gone. It's gone. Lloydie from LSU. Last but no means least, the champions of the league, champions of London, and also Beckenham. Marlon from Charcoal. How you doing?
Good evening.
I guess you heard what Lloydie said. I mean, is there anything that you want to respond, or is there anything that you want to say?
No, look, just love the energy. They're all going to have that energy until they play us. But look, I wish everyone the best. And yeah, that's kind of it for me, really. Just to cap on that as well. You know, we are the team to beat. There's no one else out there to beat. We are the team to beat. So you can forget that title. But yeah, look, I wish everyone the best of luck. Who laces up? Again, it takes. You know, at our age, lacing up your boots and getting out there, commitment every week, etc. It's tough, but yeah, look, I respect everyone for lacing up every week and getting out there and trying to do a job.
Yeah, respect that, and again, congratulations, clean sweep, including the charity shield that you guys had as well. And again, it was literally for a great cause. Let's kind of talk about what's kind of going on this season. Pre-season, you guys started late. I want you to explain your pre-season process.
So yeah, I mean, was it late or just in time? There's two ways you can look at it. We're a group of boys and men, should I say, just like Lloydie mentioned actually, there's a lot of pros, ex-pros, semi-pros, etc. So, I mean, we, look after ourselves anyway, outside of football. So it was only ever going to be the sharpness and, getting a ball out and was only going to help us along the way, if that makes sense. So the boys are really conditioned, and from a professional aspect, we look after ourselves. So that was kind of it, really. There wasn't really a need. Without us being big time, there wasn't really a need for us to go and have a crazy pre-season because everybody kind of looks after himself anyway. And with us getting together, that's what creates the buzz. And now we're moving.
Okay. And I think a few players may have taken exception in terms of what Shugsy and myself said about Charcoal. And again, literally, I just want to say we didn't say that, Charcoal shouldn't be in the league or whatever. We we categorically said we need Charcoal in the league. We need, literally Charcoal are like the benchmark to everyone else to actually catch up on. But it just was it was just surprising to me anyway, personally, that 2 of your games got called off. I know that you played Catford during the week, but hey, like that's that's how we felt about it.
I think, look, again, because there wasn't so much of a pressing need for us to have a pre-season, because people come back overweight and etc. People on holidays with their families, and that's just that just took precedence. There's family time, and when football's here. That's it. And that's what kind of took precedence, was family holidays.
Okay. And in terms of what's going to be happening this season, I mean, with of course Santos and Independent now in Division 1, are you expecting a stiffer test from those teams, and also I'd say from LSU Masters?
Honest answer. Yeah. We respect everyone, but we worry about no one. And I feel Independent coming up and Santos coming up, I mean, I don't feel that there'll be any competition for us. I think we just go out and roll these teams over. LSU, on the other hand, again, we don't respect anyone, but I just think we've got too much. And that's no disrespect to anybody else. I just feel that we're just a level above. That's just it. No.
And yourself and like the boys again must be confident about what this season brings. But also as well, there's a lot of pressure because now everyone's now gonna raise their game. Like you've got three trophies to defend. For you to win all 3 again would be, astonishing. Or literally, am I talking out of turn?
No. That's something that we are going to set out to do. I'm not going to put paper over the cracks. Absolutely, we are going to set out to do that. Whether we do it or not is another story. Things can go wrong. Referees can make bad decisions. People could not be on their day, etc. But that is what we aim to do, is a repeat of last year.
Cool. And Justin has come and said, Charcoal will smash New Park tomorrow. New Park are going to struggle big time. Oh, and he's got... Oh, yeah. So New Park tomorrow. You two know each other pretty well.
Yeah.
But you are expecting 3 points?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one thing which we are going to do this year is, we're going to put daylight in between us. So I'm saying, last year we did do it quite a few times, but I think we're going to set statements out this year by, giving teams 4s and 5s, like week in, week out. And I think you'll be surprised at, some of the bigger teams or so-called teams where you think, oh my God, I thought they would give them a challenge. But yeah, we're really going to put the metal to the floor, as they say, and punish teams this year.
Okay. And interesting. I mean, again, I've stated right now, I'm going to put Charcoal down as favorites. Like, you cannot talk to Charcoal at this present moment in time. Yeah. I know LSU Masters, they will actually have a strong setup. Glebe, Santos as well. But I mean, again, final thoughts or final message to anyone out there that literally doubts Charcoal and actually doubts Charcoal's credibility.
Well, only someone stupid would doubt us, just off the back of what we've achieved. A betting man wouldn't bet against us. So I just feel that, what we done last year is what we done last year. This year, we're going to better that. So we're only going to be stronger.
Okay.
We're only going to be stronger.
All right. Okay. Marlon, I'm not going to lie, you kind of literally definitely got the aura and the, and the vibe. And it is believable. It is believable. It is.
So, listen, we're not here like to, again, like what Lloydie said, football is very passionate, and you know, there's emotions run high with football, etc., etc. The minute we cross that line, we play to win. So we want to win every game. That's our aim, to win every game. No matter, what did I say to you last year? No matter who's in front of us, they're getting run over. That's it. But I am interested to play again. Like it's interesting because at our tender age, you know, I'm playing against a lot of my old friends now. So look, LSU, I can't wait to play them. I didn't get an opportunity to play against them last year. So yeah, JB, Ash, Kibo, like there's a lot of the boys. I can't wait to play against them. You know, and like you said, Lloydie, once we park them up, we'll, you know, buy them a drink in the bar after as well.
No, brilliant. Marlon, honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot from you. Actually, the Charcoal Vets have come in. Well done, Marlon. Completely blown out cover.
No cover to blow. There's no cover to blow. We're not hiding from no one. There's no secrets.
It's true.
No secrets.
It's true.
We'll wear that pressure. Well, I've got a question for you, Tabriz.
Go on.
And I just want it to be black and white.
Go on.
Do you finish above Holland this year?
If they play like they played against you, then I believe so. I've only seen Holland play once, and again, that was in the final. So, but you know, the only thing I know is that I know Catford have an amazing team, and again with the teams in Division 2, I mean, it's, you know, it's going to be, it's, you know, there's some 5 teams, but again, you know, I like believe in my own ability. I kind of believe in Catford's ability, and I think it's going to be a close fought, you know, season. But you know, I like, you know, think that we've got enough.
So you saying 1 and 2 then? Is that 1 and 2?
There's Kawuya, there's LSU Legends.
Stop being diplomatic.
I'm not being diplomatic. Like, you know, it's kind of one of the things where Kawuya drew against Newpack 5-5 and Kawuya beat Independent 4-1 or 4-2. So literally, I can't just rule out Kawuya just because you know what I'm saying, like, those are impressive results, even though they are friends. You know, it is. So, and again, I've only seen Holland play in the final against you guys. So literally, I can't. If they play like that, then like obviously yes. But there's like other teams there, isn't it? You know, like I'm not going to make a judgment until I've seen every single team play.
Is that you sitting on the fence a little bit, maybe?
No, because I always back the team that I play for. I always do.
Okay,
100%. You know, definitely. But I mean, again, Hollington are good. They are unbeaten in the league in like Division 3. Division 2 is going to be a bit different. Of course, you know, it's literally going to come down to squad, and like it's all good when you can play in the sunshine and you can arrive in like slippers and shorts. But when it's in December away from home, when you've got the bare 11 or 12 or 13 players, you know, that's literally where, like, I'd say leagues are won and lost. And you know, I kind of believe that a lot of teams are gonna fall short because of those particular reasons. I don't think, put it this way, I don't think Hollington's gonna finish the season unbeaten. I don't think they will finish in this. You know, I don't know who's gonna beat them, but I think that record's gonna go.
But you looking at them in the final, do you feel that you got enough firepower to hurt them?
Seen them in the final, yeah, but I know Millie was playing right back to literally cover Finney's pace. Yeah. So literally, I know Millie is like, you know, more of a striker, and you know, and like like he looks like a handful because like he like cope with Finney pretty well. 100%.
Yeah, he's very athletic.
Yeah. So but no, I mean, again, you know, of course they've like lost the Wizard, which is a huge loss. I know that they've probably recruited well, but we're not going to know until maybe half a dozen games in terms of how
yeah.
like Division 2 pans out. But I'm a literally, I've got to believe in my like team, and literally I believe in my own ability as well. And I said on the show, I said if like Millie's playing and if I'm playing centre back, he's going to be in my pocket for the majority of the day. 100%. 100%. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Right. But again, there's like 10 other players on the pitch besides myself and Millie to literally compete with and to battle. So yeah.
All right. So just quick fire. Who wins Division 2?
Oh, I'm the wrong person to actually say that.
Diplomatic. Who wins Division 2?
I don't know.
That's poor from you, Therese.
No, there are 5 teams. There are 5 teams who can win Division 2. That's Catford, LSU Masters, Kawuya, Hollington, and Cray.
No, LSU Legends, right?
Sorry, LSU Legends. So
So you're just gonna sit on the fence on that one. Okay.
You can call it what you want.
All right, so quick fire. Who wins Division 1?
Division 1, Charcoal.
Oh, okay, cool.
And literally, I kind of said that even when we were going back and forth, and again, I just want to make this absolutely clear to everyone. Yeah, I love it when Marlon comes up with these stories. I find it hilarious, honestly. Like I look and I literally laugh. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing because you know what? This is literally what Vets football is about. Like we have banner, there's like there's that respect there, and like, and also as well, it's a fact that everyone is watching, and everyone is talking about Charcoal, and so we can't get away from that, So yeah, I just want to make that clear as well. But also as well, yeah, like Charcoal, I've like said that since the start of preseason. I've said Charcoal.
Stuff. We won't disappoint. Don't worry about that.
Okay. You know what? There's some answers coming in for Charcoal. Oh dear, Therese has no bottle the answer. Oh gosh, Justin James, LSU, Charcoal, and Catford versus Hollington should be played on the same day, one after the other. Possibility. Actually, Marlon, I would like love your opinion about combining Div 1 with Div 2.
Okay. So I know that I mean there was a whisper, I'm not sure how true or how false it is, or how strong the rumor was, but about Catford joining Div 1, right?
It was a rumor.
Oh, okay. So there was no truth behind it?
I'm just a player.
Oh, so you're just a player now, are you? Oh, okay. I like that. Therese. I like that. I like the way you just rejuvenated my. Okay, cool. I like that.
No. Seriously, like literally, I don't know what management talk about, but literally, I know that there was like talk about Catford being like part of Division 1. I don't know why.
I think it would have been good. And look, no disrespect to anybody else that's in the league. Again, like, I take my hat off to all the boys that lace up their boots and walk out on a Saturday. But yeah, look, I mean, if they did do like i.e. Kawuya, I mean, I've not yet to see them play, but I've only heard good things. I don't know a few boys that play for them as well. So Kawuya, yourself, as in Catford, Holliton, I think you said Cray as well. Is that right? Is that another one?
Yep.
And I think there would be a few teams in our league that would maybe be a casualty and have to kind of be removed to make it a tougher league. But then, actually, you could almost keep them in there because then there'll be like the cushion games, if you want to call it that. But I think there would be a few casualties because some of the teams won't be able to keep up. And it would just be pointless because we're getting thumped every week. But most certainly, if those few teams did join our league with the likes of Santos, Independent, ourselves, LSU, etc., then yeah, I mean, it'd be really competitive every week.
Okay. And final question, because literally I know that you've got a game tomorrow. Could you give me 1 to 5 or 1 to 6? Who actually same like question to you, like 1 to 6? Division 1 and 1 to 6 Division 2.
In terms of where they finish?
Yeah.
A little bit difficult for the boys in the league below, but because I haven't really seen them. But if I'm going to go off reputation and certain of the players that play, and my expectation of them, I would say Holiton.
Okay.
Go and win the league. Catford a very, very, very close second. Reason why I say that is I just think with the few signings now that Holiton have made, they've got that little bit of a cutting edge now. But again, look, why I say it's close second, because Catford could pit them because of, they know the league now. They've been in there a few years now. They're seasoned in that league now. People know them. They're respected. Ains is doing a really good job there. So they kind of know how to win games now. So that could be something that sits on their side. And with Holiton coming up a league, no matter who you are, when you come up a league, it's going to take you a little while to just adjust to it a little bit. The tempo of the game, you're playing against players that are just that little bit better. So there could be a little bit of room for rigmarole there. So Holiton 1, Catford 2, close seconds. Kawuya, Cray, and then who is it? Who's the other?
LSU Legends.
LSU Legends, yeah. Sorry, LSU Legends. Just because it just seems that LSU Legends are, although they are vets, they seem a little bit too youthful. Again, just from certain pictures and certain players that I've seen, certain little bits of footage that I've seen. So, and there's not too many players that's left there to go and play in the first team.
Okay.
So that doesn't leave me to think, actually, there are a few good players in there. Then, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Are they able to? So if certain games where the first team aren't playing, can they let players play for the second team as well? Is that
I think you've got to, if you play a certain amount of games for the first team, then you're registered to that first team.
Okay.
So I don't know how many games. Like I think before, I believe it was either 3 or 4.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I mean,
So
again,
I was thinking that might help them out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
And then
and the Div 1. Oh, Marlon, could you tilt your camera up a little bit?
Something like that.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. All right. So our league will Charcoal 1, Glebe 2, LSU 3. For some reason, I really feel that Independent are going to do well. I really feel they're going to do well. And then we'll go New Park.
And where's Santos?
Yeah, I don't see it. And that's no disrespect to them. I just don't see it.
Okay. No, honestly, you know what? Marlon, I can always rely on you to kind of give your honest opinion every single time, either on this show or on Instagram, because honestly, I absolutely love it. And I can guarantee, of course, to everyone there watching as well. Actually, final words from you.
Just look out for another exciting season. That's what we do. We're performers. We thrive off the pressure. We gloat off success. It's what we do. I mean, this is our last hit for some of us. So, we just want to finish on a bang. If we can go again next year, we'll go again next year. But every year or every game is our last. So, look out for an exciting season from us.
I love that. Marlon, thank you so much for coming on.
Fabrice, big up, man. Big up Ains, big up Catford, big up Holiton.
Yeah.
Big up everyone. Everyone having a go this year.
Marlon, honestly, thank you so much, and we'll be speaking soon.
Top man, Fabrice.
Again, big shout out to Marlon. And let me go back to this. So thank you to everyone that's been watching. Thank you to Millie from Hollington, Nana from Catford, Lloydie from LSU, and Marlon from Charcoal. Big shout out. Just to let everyone know, on Sunday, I have Paul Barrett coming onto the show where we'll be talking deep, man. Is Paul the most polarizing man in Masters football? We'll be kind of talking a lot. So guys, please tune in. This is, it's on this Sunday, starting at 8:00. Wow, amazing. I'm personally looking forward to the league starting. If it is true that we're not playing on Hollington on the 10th, then I will literally wait for confirmation from our side. But again, big shout out to Hollington, Kawuya, Masters, Legends, Seagas as well. Some quality teams there, man. And again, even in okay, let me kind of go with the comments first. Two big boss skinheads. Oh dear me. Oh, charcoal. And then George List has come in. Heard you can dual sign for clubs in different divisions. So wondering if LSU could have some players from time to time between Masters and Legends. I don't think that would work. I know you're allowed to have dual reg in different leagues, but in the same league, I don't think you can. But again, I think Nana will probably know more about that. But again, I'm really looking forward to this league. Some big games, and I think I said it yesterday. I'm expecting a lot of goals. I think there's going to be about 2 or 3 results that are going to be double figures, and that's from Div 1 and Div 2. I think I'm gonna put myself out on a limb here and say there's going to be 3 results. There's going to be 3 results that will literally consist of double figures. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And again, big shout out to all of the teams. Big shout out to the Southern Vets Football League, possibly the biggest vets league in London. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. My name is Tabriz, the best grassroots vets defender you'll ever see play. And honestly, guys, please kind of share the content and support the movement. Have a very safe weekend, everyone who's playing, and we'll be catching you guys real soon.